the age of 23. I had my condoms for the first time, which I know sounds pathetic since I was 23, but like to my defense, actually no, I'm not going to try to defend that. That's pretty fucking pathetic. But I had to go buy condoms for the first time, and like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like my first time having sex. Like there's been some close calls. Like, I treated my sex, my virginity a lot like, I don't know, I treated my golf game, but there were some moments. Like, just Tip didn't count. She weighed more than me, that didn't count. I don't make the rules, I don't break the rules, guys. Just saying. Like, my girlfriend was like changing contraceptives because you got to wear a condom for 30 days. I was like, that sucks. That's fine. Like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like we weren't being safe. Like, we were using other forms of prevention, like this old Native American tradition that's been passed down to my family for generations called pulling out. It's about 83% effective, and my fist just violently punching her uterus in the middle of the night. That's like another 17. So, you know, it all adds up. So I had to go my condoms for the first time, and like, I'm really awkward. It's like that's I'm like overthinking this the entire time, and I'm like, this sucks. I don't want to do this. Like, even though it's not a big deal, so I was like, you know what I'll do? I'll go into Kroger at like midnight, so there's no one else there, and I'll buy a bunch of other shit. So it doesn't look like I'm just buying condoms. You don't like walk into Kroger in the middle of like midnight and be like, just slam a pack of condoms. I'm like, can you speed this up? She wakes up and realizes what she's getting herself into. Okay. I do a Kroger plus card. Okay. 13 cents, outstanding, okay? So like, I go grab a bunch of other stuff, like some mass like I'm just buying condoms, but I don't like, I didn't look at it because I was so nervous. And so then like I go to the register and I'm like, hey, what card is that? And this lady looks at my card and it's just like lighter fluid, Red Bull, and like Jet magazine. What kind of weird shit. She points over there, and I go over there, and for whatever reason, I don't know why, they're locked in a glass case, so I can just get it myself. So I go over there, and they have to call for help. I guess it's not like this insecure white kid. They call the biggest black guy they have on staff over to help me out, and he's like, hey man, what kind of condoms do you have? I have no fucking clue what I'm looking at. So I'm like, trying to like get some information. I'm like, well, I don't know, Jamal. These say they're for comfort and sensation. These are for endurance and stamina. What are you thinking? Not saying anything. I was like, alright, fine, just fucking give me the Trojans. I've seen those fail on MTV before, so I'll take those. Then he asked me a question I wasn't prepared for. He said, what size do you want? What size? It's not a fucking t-shirt, Jamal. These are the ones over my penis. What size? You know what? How about we just pick out whatever the polar opposite of you is? I'll just look in there and see if there's something on the side of the box that says, will fit over all 4.5 to 5 inches you have, and make you last the third chorus line of Boys to Men's I'll Never Love You. That's all. Okay? And just so that next time, I'll just go to aisle 3 and get a bunch of Ziploc baggies from your pants. Even with the lack of circulation on my dick, there's no way to be more. I don't even know. I'm just Up next on the agenda, y'all. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, that happened. Say what's I do like going to. It's actually another great place for contraceptives, Walmart. I don't mean like buying contraceptives, I mean as a contraceptive. Because every time I'm reminded of what life may look like if I don't pull out inside. It's the grossest looking people you could ever imagine. It's great people watching too. It's great people watching. Like I love going in there. Like one thing that annoys me, I don't know why they have those security guards that are so old. Like little hint, if you're trying to prevent stealing, somebody that's 138 years old in the front. Okay? So if I steal something and you have Rose from the Titanic in the front, if she grabs me, she's gonna let go, Jack. Okay? So, my favorite thing in shop with is they have everything. My favorite thing to buy there is the 4-in-1 DVDs. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Thank you. One person's not gonna go well. But I will. The 4-in-1 DVDs, it's like, they have these DVD packs, it's like 4 come in 1, like I've already said 3 times, and like $5 or $10. But my problem with them is they always have like 3 movies that are great that you want, and then a 4th one that makes no sense. Like you walk up and you're like, oh sweet, the first 3 dinosaurs. What's the other one? Like, Angels in the Outfield. Why the hell are it's like when you get on Facebook and it's like, hey, you know what? You might also want to be friends with Stephen Reynolds. You're like, you know what? Stephen Reynolds called me a faggot my entire middle school career. I don't want to have friends. Okay? Also, don't want to watch Angels in the Outfield. Which movie, by the way. If you think about it, it is. Think about this. Think about this premise for a family movie. This is the premise for the entire movie. Hey, Dad. I was just wondering, since you're not really doing anything besides wearing that leather jacket and riding around in a motorcycle, just trying to contract Hep C the entire time at Dive Bars, when can we be a family again? Well, I don't know, son. Since I'm a shithead of a parent, and you're my bastard of a child, I'm just going to answer in sarcasm with when the Angels win the pennant. Don't worry though, I'd like to hear with Danny Glover and Tony fucking Danza. Oh, by the way, you have that 7-year-old version of Morgan Freeman who thinks the fucking moon is God's thumbnail, so I'm sure you'll be fine. He was terrible. He made Casey Anthony look like a saint. I'm exaggerating, he did not. It's not as bad as her. No, but I love going to Walmart with people watching. It's great people watching. Because it's just like the most disgusting people you could ever imagine. Does it look like I'm giving this microphone head? Because it feels like it. I'm being serious. Okay, that's it. So anyway, the people watching at Walmart, it's just like they make no effort to progress themselves as individuals at all. It's just like they have what I refer to as like a Six Flags body. Like they just wake up to a diet of like, not a Cisco body, a Six Flags body. Like they just like wake up to a diet of like off-brand cola and like expired zebra cakes and like beef jerky and stuff like that. Just disgusting fat. You're wearing like cool tarps, they made t-shirts, like size 6XL t-shirts, or like a Looney Tunes character on there saying something like sarcastic or sassy. Like talk to the hand, Tweeter. So I like going there because I feel smart, because I'm not smart. Probably the smartest thing about me is my smartphone. Which even then, that can make me feel like an idiot sometimes. Oh, have you ever spelled something so incorrectly you think you might be retarded? Like, where you put it in your phone and you're like, oh, okay, I don't even know what to make out of your illiteracy. You can get a squiggly red line. Conniving is not spelled like the utensil you cut with. You're an idiot, so... You know, it's like the maximum, like the genius bar, that seems a bit arrogant. Basically one step up from like a Starbucks barista with like a blue t-shirt on, so... Anyway, but no, like, you know, sometimes it'll fuck with you too, like predictive text, like smart type and stuff like that. Have you guys ever fucked something up with that? Okay, no one? You guys are great. I did something a few weeks ago, this is not just a joke, this actually happened, it's really awkward. I was texting my girlfriend's father, who's a mechanic, and I fucked something up with my smartphone, I think it's fixed text. Now, keep in mind, he's a mechanic, 1, I don't know shit about cars, 2, it's my girlfriend's dad, so I'm already trying to impress him and make him not become an idiot. So, I sent him a text real quick when I was at work, and I was like, hey, Mr. Sims, just want to see if, since I'm in the car, see if it's the axles. But I didn't put an apostrophe in the word it's, and I didn't put a space between it's and the. And my smartphone corrected to uterus? So, my girlfriend's father gets a text saying, hey, Mr. Sims, just want to check up on the car, see if, you know, it's uterus axles. I'm really car savvy, trust me, the dog. By the way, once you get the tire, I have a torn ACL. Also, I've been shaking pretty violently when I drive, it might be the alignment, might have Parkinson's, I don't know. I want to check it out. But I tell you, the one thing I do love about my smartphone is that I write a lot of my comedy in smartphone, and or in my smartphone, and sometimes like on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, nights when I drink every night, I'll wake up and I'll just find some stuff that I thought was really funny the night before, what I refer to as drunk comedy. Basically like rambling, misspelled incoherentness that I thought was hilarious the night before. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share this with you. I hope you guys like it. You don't seem very receptive right now, so I'm sure it'll go well. Whatever.
Woo! All right, Marler.
D. Felice is calling me. I'm in the middle of a goddamn set, so I will call you later. Drunk comedy. It's the funniest thing he's ever done. Not kidding. So here's some of the stuff I've written. Here you go, drunk comedy. People always want to get mad at you for driving drunk, but nobody ever wants to congratulate you for making it to the finish line. You guys laughed a lot harder than when I fucking said that to her. Oh, here's a gem. This happened the night my friend just got back from Afghanistan. It just says, tell the cunt story. Can't really elaborate. Don't know what that means. Oh, this is good, too. White American cheese has to be the most racist kind of cheese there is. Apparently I was drunk in a Subway. Positive concern enough, since they close at 9 o'clock. Oh, here's some advice for married people. Apparently, the biggest complaint in married couples is the lack of sex in their sex life. So my solution to it was get your wife addicted to meth. Become a meth dealer. Get your wife addicted to meth. That way, when she goes to that inevitable stage of sucking dick for meth, guess who has an endless supply of meth and an endless supply of blowjobs? So you're welcome. This side like that. Okay. So that happened. Those are some things I wrote. Because I drank more than I should, and I don't think it's just my fault. I think it's shut up. I think it's like white people in general. Like we're not the best drinkers. Like you can see like when you go to like birthdays and shit like that too. You know what I mean? Like, because if you ever go out like for a white person's birthday, like there's some guys like the purpose isn't to like have a good time. It's like the purpose is like make that birthday person like throw up and or piss all over themselves the entire time. And you start like walking up to like order drinks like and chat like, hey, listen, it's my boy's birthday, like, give me a shot, like, a half shot of, like, Jaeger, whatever well tequila you have, you know, like, throw some, like, sour milk on there or something like that, and, like, some ungraded or unleaded from Sitco down the street, and then just throw that shit in, like, a microwave for, like, 45 seconds. It's gonna be so fucking drunk. Woo! And just, like, I'm not a good drinker, like, I don't know if this ever happened to you, like, this is not good. I remember I came home one time, and I was so drunk, that I was trying to change into, I got in my girlfriend's bed. In my bed, I mean that like I passed out face first on the vomit on our bathroom floor. And it was so good to get in the bed. I got up and put my shorts on. But I put both legs into one pinhole. So I'm just walking down the hallway, just slamming into walls like a fucking mermaid on land the entire time. Like I was in like a sack race and like the 4th grade field day. It was awful. So, it's bad. I drink a lot, like, so I was nervous. I had to go get a physical recently, and I was kind of nervous about the physical because I was really worried about my liver. Like, I feel like it probably looks like it like dated Chris Brown, just beats the shit. And so I'm kind of nervous about it, and when I go in, it's like, it's a routine physical, it's like that, just, you know, heartbeat, blood pressure, touch my balls, whatever. I'm nervous too because you don't have a good dick day, guys. You don't want to just, you gotta show it from a stranger, you don't want to like come up short or anything like that. So I'm nervous about that, and then I'm really nervous too because I didn't want to get my prostate checked. I heard some bad things about that. And I remember I had to fill out some like information beforehand. It was like, does your family have a history of prostate cancer, which mine does. And I'm just such a pussy that I was just like, no man, like, my dad had it, but like, he was a real bitch about it. Like, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. He's a pussy. Like, well, I'm fine. I don't need that. So I get this like routine physical, and then the doctor actually asked me. He goes, so while you're here, you want to get your prostate examined? Doc, here's my main question. First off, no. Second off, why are you asking like I'm value-sizing something at like a fast food ride or something like that? Like it's something like, I mean, despite this low-cut V-neck I'm wearing, I don't like the fingers in the butt. Okay? So, but the worst part was like, I go in there, and it's a routine physical, and I'm just having a normal conversation with this doctor. I've never met him before. And about 5 minutes in, he looks at me, and he goes, hey Chris, I didn't see it on your medical history. Have you ever been tested for ADD? Why? I'm gonna recommend you get tested for ADD. We were having a 5-minute conversation at a routine physical. How retarded are my testicles that was a he made at a physical? And then like, I'm like trying to justify like, it probably would help if I needed something, but like, then I'm worried like if I go to the doctor, like what if I don't have attention deficit disorder? What if I have like autistic dick disease or something like that?